After much, and even more much research, we at the KFANDRA Media Studio have come to the conclusion that this play, which you're about to see, seems to be the pre-prequel to the play titled One Haunting is Better Than None, which was recently released for public view. This pre-prequel, it has been learnt, is actually the first part of a series. One Haunting is Better Than None is actually the final part in a 3-part series of plays. Unfortunately, the intervening years between the unveiling of Part 1 in 2002-2003 and today's date of December 2020 have not had a very kindly effect on the memory cells of the Currays. Not wanting to disturb the actors in this play, to take them away from their obviously sane lives of the present and drag them back to their obviously chaotic and neurotic youth, if only to ask them to make head or tail of the series of plays, it was decided to go ahead and edit the series with whatever our quickly depleting memory cells could remember. Mr. Surad Curray, the scriptwriter, conveniently exited the scene with an "I have work to do" yell in my direction, and I was left with grainy and spliced up footage that scared the crap out of me. With planning the next session and the next KLC pushed to the back of my mind, I began the task of making sense out of what footage I had laid out in front of me. Here goes. Thank you for being so patient. A very odd-looking couple, aptly named Rivaldo and Shankarpalli, lived their quiet and uneventful lives deep in a land known as Chambal Valley. They had 3 sons who they named Chaos, Mayhem and Udhvast.
Rivaldo, Shankar and the 3 kids moved into a lovely farmhouse with a swimming pool and microwave oven in the Chambal
Valley. The couple were very happy with their lives and very often sung old Hindi melodies to their 3 children. Meanwhile, in the heart of Chambal Valley, we encounter a group of dastardly and decrepit individuals.
एक आदमी है, एक औरत है और 3 नन्हे मुन्ने 4.
Oh no! The family we were talking about earlier is being discussed by these ruffians.
साला पॉइंट पे बोल, माल कितना दिखता है? माल कुछ नहीं दिखता, लेकिन औरत बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है.
The ruffians have already taken hold of some other people, one of which is Veeru.
और कितने फैमिलीज को बर्बाद करेंगे? तेरा खून भी जान. ये आदमी के हाथ में अपने आप को मत सौंप दो. तूने मेरे हाथ तो काट डाले और ठाकुर को
क्या मिला तुमको है? क्या है तुम्हारे पास? मेरे पास मत.
Unfortunately, the dastardly gang showed no mercy on those that you just saw. Meanwhile, back at the family's abode.
फाइट तो अच्छा कर लेता है, लेकिन अब मरने के लिए तैयार हो जा. सरदार, 1 मिनट सरदार, 1 मिनट. हमारा मौत का तो कोटा खत्म हो गया. हम लोग दिन में सिर्फ 4 आदमी और 1 जानवर को मार सकते हैं. आपने बोला था ना? सच बोलता है तू. तो बसंती, जय, वीरू और धन्नो और ठाकुर. बहुत लकी है तुम लोग, बहुत लकी है. हमारे भी कुछ उसूल होते हैं. हम एक दिन में 4 आदमियों को और 1 जानवर को मारते हैं, बाकी को छोड़ देते हैं. लेकिन क्या करें, तुम्हारे पास तो पैसा भी नहीं है. सरदार, मेरे पास एक आइडिया है।
बोल इडली सांभर।
सरदार, शहर में हमारा एक दोस्त है, उसका एक
Obviously, Idli Samba has told his boss and everyone there his evil plan.
नहीं नहीं ऐसा मत करो, ठीक है, लेकिन हमको एक आखिरी बार हमारे बच्चे से मिलने दो प्लीज।
नहीं, खुश रहो। हम तुम्हें हमारे बच्चों को जिंदा छोड़ रहे हैं, इसी में खुश रहो। शायद तुम्हारे बच्चों की जिंदगी आगे जाके बन सकती है, वो भी फॉरेन में।
एक आखिरी बार
जब तक तुम लोगों का सवाल है, तुम दोनों हमारे लिए काम करोगे, थोड़ी धोओगे और खाना पकाओगे। बूढ़े होने के बाद तुम्हें पेंशन भी मिल जाएगा।
मैं तीसरी बार बोल रहा हूँ, आखिरी बार प्लीज।
ठीक है, आखिर हम भी इंसान हैं।
As you can see, Shankar has devised a novel way of keeping the family together, even after possibly years of separation. She uses an KFANDRA stamp and stamps the mark on the three of them, on their calves.
A few years later, the kids were adopted. Mayhem was adopted by a man from China.
Nowadays, it's not easy to feed a child. I'm not married, but I adopt this Indian boy. He has been with me for 3 months, and he give me a lot of trouble, give me a pressure. He always said that I don't bring him to visit China. Now he in China. Today I asked him to ban his classes, private tuition. I also ban my job in order to bring him to visit Chinese Great Wall.
Chaos was adopted by a Ghanaian couple.
You see, now we are in Ghana. Very beautiful place. See a whole lot of scenery you can visit. When you have time, you shall go around and see a lot of things. See, that machine over there, it belongs to the UN Secretary General.
Ghana?
Yes, he's from Ghana. He's your uncle. We shall visit him when he comes. Let's have a look.
Dad, can I have some power?
Power too. Look, Rami, but here you have to adjust. In Ghana, you have fufu, you have kenke, you have banku, you have a lot of things. You have to adjust.
Udhvast stayed in India and was adopted by an Indian couple.
तो बघ ताजमहल किती सुंदर आहे तो आणि ती बघ मुंबईची धारावी झोपडपट्टी
Dad, मला जरा भूक लागली आहे. Can I eat chicken chow mein and noodles?
त्यातलं मला काही जास्ती माहित नाही पण आपण पावभाजी तर खाऊ शकतो.
Chaos, Mayhem and Udhvast grew up to be strapping young men. Incredibly, they looked very similar to their foster parents. This is how love can work wonders. They grew up to be avid football and rugby players. By a strange twist of fate, all three were invited to play in a match organised by KFANDRA. The match just got over and the players are walking into the changing room.
Oh, what a tough match. I'm so tired and sweating here and there. Oh, my body so dirty. Friend, let's go to wash our face and...
While washing up, they noticed a mark on their calves. The mark had faded, but was still discernible.
Yeah, ma, देखो. ये तो same है. Really?
There is a church, brother.
Oh, yes. We found our...
What a day. You lost. You game, but you win. I am mother and father. We are the ones who put the stuff on the palace.
So ends part 1 of Chaos, Mayhem and Udhvast, which is actually the pre-prequel of One Haunting is Better Than None. Releasing soon, part 2 of Chaos, Mayhem and Udhvast, which is actually the prequel of One Haunting is Better Than None.